Christmas from Grant's Rock Warehouse. Tonight is our special Christmas Wall Punchers episode. So get ready. Here we go.
Talking bands that no one talks about. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse. And yes, we are live and we're late, but better late than never. Santa's been very busy in the workshop with the elves.
Say no more. Or something.
No more. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. And anyway, so here we are. And I want to welcome the panel tonight to another Wall Punchers episode. Now, this Wall Punchers is a little bit different because we are. I want to welcome the panel tonight.
Oh, somebody needs to mute.
Oh, boy. I know who it is, too. All right.
Oh, somebody needs to mute.
Somebody does need to mute, John. You're right. You said that twice, though.
Yeah, I said it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, somebody needs to mute.
Somebody does need to mute, John. You're right.
I don't know who it is. All right. It's not me. I have headphones on.
Where's Byron at?
He said he's just watching tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't want to add anything. Anyway, what a nice, smooth start. Okay. So,
Clockwork.
Welcome, everybody. Santa's here and the elves are here. We're going to talk Christmas Wall Punchers. So these are Christmas songs that we don't particularly like, and it's all in good fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's all just fun and games here at the Warehouse. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go around the horn, and we've got 3 choices apiece, and I think we'll just do one each, just keep it moving around. So I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We will get to your Wall Punchers, so please put it in there. Put it in the comments, and we will bring you up. Okay, gentlemen, thanks for coming on. I'm going to start like this. I'm going to go with John Clauser, Davy, John the Music Nut, DC, and Ernesto the Reindeer, and then follow up with me, and we're just going to go round the horn until we do all of our choices. So welcome, John Clauser. What's your first pick?
Well, let's just get the controversial choice out of the way right away, because I'm sure this one's going to be a good one. I'm just going to also preface this for anybody who watched Grab a Stack of Rock last week with Mike Lodano. John and I were also on that show. So, Tim Darling, love you, brother. I know this song was one of your picks. So I'm just going to apologize in advance because I know what the song meant to you. Unfortunately for me, yeah, my wife says I probably should just let it be. But obla di, obla die, life goes on. Y'all are probably going to send me back to the USSR for this one. Paul McCartney, you gave us many a wonderful song, but Wonderful Christmas Time is not one of them.
I love it.
End of story.
I love it.
You guys think, and this is my thought process on that tune, if he was to record that and take off all those 80s embellishments that kind of give that song that kind of vibe that a lot of people don't like, it might be a good holiday tune.
Oh, but for crying out loud, I could have wrote those lyrics.
I like it.
It's not even Paul's worst Christmas song. That's the Frog Chorus, We All Stand Together.
That's right. I think it's catchy. I like it.
Yeah,
it might be catchy, but it's awful to. It makes me want to turn into Helen Keller.
Okay,
That's good.
Well, you know what we do for things that I don't like on this channel. Oh, well, we bring it back in. Oh, I should have done that. Now it's screwed up my order.
Yeah,
and he's obscured partially by Paul's album cover there.
Yeah, isn't that ironic?
Yeah, he's paying double.
I got shit in my face. All right. Excellent choice, John Clauser, even though I disagree. Let's throw it over to Davy Gallagher. Welcome, Davy. Nice to see you. Nice Santa hat. That's a black Santa hat. I don't know what that means.
He's so dark.
Oh, if you want to endorse the Coca-Cola company with your red choice, that's up to you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Black Santas matter. Thank you very much. My third choice, Cliff Richard, Millennium Prayer. Song that came out for the millennium, as the title suggests. And in the UK, there's always a big thing every year: who's going to be the Christmas number one? And as you can imagine, at the millennium, who's going to be the Christmas number one going into the new millennium? So Imagine got re-released. Under Pressure got re-released. And there was a whole big campaign about what we're going to try and get to Christmas and millennium number one. Cliff Richards, the old duffer himself, the Perry Como of British music, never mind the Elvis Presley of British music, got to number one with Millennium Prayer. And I know this won't have done anything in the States, but it doesn't need to, because I can tell you how bad it is just by describing it. It takes the lyrics of the Lord's Prayer, Our Father, and just puts it to the music of Auld Lang Syne. And it's as bad as that sounds. So it's Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And then when you just think it can't get any more annoying than that, it brings in a children's choir for the last chorus. So it just ticks all the boxes for just crap at Christmas. When it was supposed to be a celebration of what's the biggest achievement, what's the pinnacle of everything that makes music great, Cliff Richard doing this crap was the millennium pick for the UK. So no, frankly, it was the worst start to millennium possible, and things didn't get much better, did they? So, yeah, Cliff Richard.
But what do you like the song "Devil Woman" though?
I love Cliff Richard in the 70s.
Okay.
I've got no time from in the 60s. But the 70s, they had this kind of midlife crisis where they started trying to be hip. And it's kind of cheesy cool, with Devil Woman, Wired for Sound, stuff like that. But then, he had another Christmas song, Mistletoe and Wine, that's just as annoying as this. But yeah, Cliff Richard, he's everything that's wrong with this time of year for me. So yeah.
So John, God, I go from one live show where everything was cool. I come over here and it's a shambles. Amy Laszlo, hello. Gary Joyce, hello. Logan, Santa, yes, Santa's here. Everybody relax. Everything's under control. You know what's awful? AC/DC's Mistress for Christmas.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's bad for them.
BM Bolt. Cliff is a legend in the UK. Is he still a legend? How is he still considered? What is he considered?
No, he is considered a legend, but if you stick around long enough, then that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah. All right. So people in the chat, give us some wall punchers, Christmas wall punchers. Let's throw it over to, now I lost my order, but I'm going to go to John the Music Nut next. John, what you got?
All right. Thanks so much. So my first one, because I don't really hate these songs. They just make me switch the channel really quickly. This first one was one I was driving with my mom the other day in the car, and we were listening to the Magic 93, and they play Christmas songs from Thanksgiving till like New Year's, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, safe choice, right? So I was saying to my mom, I need one more choice for this show. And then this song came on. I go, I think this will be number 3. She goes, yeah, you just say the same thing over and over again.
Yeah. And from above, it came.
Yes, it did. And it's in sync.
Oh, God, help me.
Merry Christmas. No. Happy holidays.
Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah, that's how I feel.
I don't think I've even had that.
It's just the same thing over and over. And this was released when they were white hot and they could put out an album with a toilet flushing and it was still 2 million copies.
That is horrible.
So they put out this song and it's happy, it's peppy. They have talent. They harmonize very well, but the song sucks. It's not good.
It just sucks.
It sucks. It's not good. So that's all I got for number 3. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Whether you like the song or not.
That's a good one, John.
Thank you.
All right, let's throw it over to DC. Are you?
Yes.
We didn't talk about our game plan, but you're gonna have to give me a heads up for you know what I mean.
Oh, that'll be my third choice.
Okay.
Hi, Brian.
We'll build up.
We
to
have
that
a
one.
special. We
Oh,
have a
folks.
special moment in the show.
Yeah,
If you wanna
folks, don't leave before
don't
we get.
leave.
Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'm not a Scrooge. I'm not a Mr. Sour Apples, but there are just some Christmas songs that just grate on me. And for my first pick, it's a holiday standard and it was released in 1947 and played ad nauseum every Christmas season ever since. The song pretends to be clever and cute, but all it is horrifically grating. It's All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth by Spike Jones and sung by an annoyingly insipid kid, Little Georgie Rock. And he does not rock.
No.
The Runt does a preamble where he's whistling every third word. You know, it was like this Christmas story. And he goes, "It was the night before Christmas." You know, and it's that whistle every third word. It just grates on you. And then it gets worse because then he starts singing that voice. "I want for Christmas is my two front teeth." And then at the end he goes, "So I can wish you Merry Christmas." And a big whistle at the end. Who in the hell thinks this is funny or cute? I'm guessing the audience for this song are those weird old men that call Santa Claus Santa Claus and call kindergarten kindergarten. Kids, stay away from those weirdos. But that's my first one. Grates on me like nothing else.
All right. Wow. Merry Christmas,
Hey,
everyone.
DC though, how many people remember?
Wow.
Little drummer boy.
Little drummer boy.
I scared Dementia Cat. He hightailed it out of here.
All right, Ernesto, you're up, but I don't have any graphics because you didn't give. Well, maybe you did.
Oh
And I
my
did.
God, are you serious?
No.
I got okay. Let me see if I can do this on my phone. Jesus, I sent you the graphics.
You sent me the albums.
Well, yeah. Okay, so my third pick is going to be a compilation album of horrendous magnitude, a music of just crazy ideas. It's called Death Metal Christmas.
There you go.
It's hellish renditions of Christmas classics. Basically, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like death metal. So when I heard this, I was like, oh my God, this is the worst of the worst. I can't imagine anything being good out of death metal.
Yeah. Wouldn't Nana be thrilled to find that in her stocking?
Yeah, it's
Nana.
really, really bad. It's like, I don't know. I just can't picture anything being super nice and super, joyous about
Festive. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my pick.
It's a good pick.
That's my third. There it is.
All right,
Thank you.
excellent. Super. All right, now I'm going to start off with low-hanging fruit, and I'm going to go deeper into the depths of Christmas hell after this. But this track, I've hated it since I was a kid. I hate it now, and I hate it more. Elmo and Patsy, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and they still play this damn thing.
Oh yeah.
And it makes Santa mad.
Yeah.
I gets
How
me
dare
upset.
they?
How dare they play that? I never run over anything, or my reindeers have not run over anything at all. So I'm offended by this song for one, and I just think this song's crap. So
It's just like maybe the first time you hear it, it's mildly amusing, but then it gets played to
if
death.
you're 6 or 7,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. All right,
is
John
bad.
Clauser, you're up.
Okay.
Well, let's wait a minute. Let's look at see if there's anything. Anybody come up with anything?
We got some good ones actually.
Yeah, there's been some.
Look.
F Santa.
What? Oh
What
my
the-
goodness!
What the?
Oh man.
That's not. You're getting cold.
Oh.
I heard some black metal versions of Christmas songs this year. It was all bad. The lead singer of Nightwish put out a Christmas album too, and it was awful. There you go.
Very.
Oh, Elton John's Christmas song turns me into the Unabomber.
Oh, Step Into
My
Christmas.
goodness,
Great.
Steve Polari,
Uh-oh.
that's not a nice Christmas thing.
I like that one. The McCartney one doesn't bother me as much as it does a lot of people. But I actually think that Elton John's Christmas, Step Into Christmas, is a good tune.
Yeah,
I like
me
it.
too.
I'll just
Humbug,
my 2 cents worth.
humbug, everybody. Do they know it's Christmas? Hated it then, hate it now. What's the panel think about that? No
It's
one
all
picked
right.
it. I'm just going to ask.
It's
I
great
like it.
intent. Great. I
Let
mean,
them know it's Christmas. It's just
I'll take it over. We Are the World.
Anybody like Mr. Hanky, the Christmas
Mr.
poo?
Hanky, the Christmas poo. He loves him. I love him. Yeah.
I love it. The dog.
Chocolate
Oh,
salty balls.
the
if
dog
we're doing
singing
that.
Jingle Bells is unlistenable. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's go over to
right.
John Clauser.
All right. Well, Sana, I hate to tell you this because you're going to be in this. You're in the title of the next one here. So
Yeah, see, I don't know what you're doing.
So, with why this person had to do a version of it when I just can't even listen to him to begin with. And then he does this live version that goes on for about 4.5 minutes. It just meanders on and on and on like I am right about now. I'm sorry, but Bruce Springsteen doing Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I don't even care for Bruce Springsteen all that much, but then he does this, and it's just like, no, it just takes too long. It's like, get it over and done with. It's your voice is pitchy dog on some of those choruses. So no.
and like when he leans into Clarence Clemens and say, "You've been good. Is Santa gonna bring you a new saxophone?" Shut up. Shut the hell up.
I'd like to
That's
smack
Bruce and the
him.
Big Man. That's Bruce and the Big Man banter. That's classic.
Santa gonna bring you a new
But they always
saxophone.
play this always around the
Yeah.
Christmas time on the FM rock radio stations.
Oh yeah.
Plus, Bruce plays it in July, and I quite like that iconoclasm. He plays it in the middle of summer.
I don't like it. It's okay.
It does nothing for me.
Doesn't do
So,
anything for John Clauser, everyone. Don't
Sorry,
He's got a
y'all.
lot worse.
don't
for,
burn his house down.
He's got a lot worse songs on even just that live box set from '85, where they would do 10-minute
I can think
spoken
of a
word
lot worse
introductions. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, 4 minutes of Bruce talking is not as bad as some of the stuff that's out there.
Okay. There you go. All right, David, let's throw it over to you. What's your next one?
Well, low-hanging fruit. Some of these ones I don't know, and this one I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for someone in the US that posted it last year on my timeline and said this is the kind of crap that modern country tries to pretend is actually good Christmas music. And it's the Christmas Shoes. Is that what it's called?
Ooh,
The Christmas
yes, it is.
Shoes.
But a new
Yes, it
song.
is. The Christmas Shoes.
And it may be the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. It's for
Oh,
anyone,
Davey, something along those lines is coming up.
Oh, God.
for anyone who doesn't know what it is, it's this song about a guy who goes to a department store and sees that the boy in front of him, who is dressed shabbily, can't afford to buy this pair of shoes. And it's this modern country singer voice that's just so generic, and he's going, "Sir, I want to buy these shoes.
Oh no.
These shoes are just mama's size." Fucking it's the most annoying clawing thing. "Can you hurry, please? Daddy says it's not much time." And then it just gets every line adds something more ridiculous and clawing. I know these shoes are gonna make her smile because I want to see her how beautiful she meets Jesus tonight. It's like, oh, so Jesus apparently is going to turn this woman away from the gates of heaven for having the wrong footwear.
I think it's in the Bible, Davey. I think that is in the Bible.
It is, isn't it? Wrong shoes. Sorry, you'll need to go to hell. Christ on a cross. I mean, it's just an insult.
I've never heard it.
It's an absolute
yeah,
insult. It's the worst kind of saccharine Hallmark bullshit. That just, what has this got to do with Christmas? It's really a song about the guy congratulating himself for recognizing the boy as 10 cents short and giving him 10 cents. Like, oh, I'm such a great guy for giving this kid
And a
10
math
cents.
genius.
it's deplorable. The Christmas shoes is an insult to, I'd imagine, Christians, people who like shoes, people dying of cancer, and probably Jesus. So everybody should be insulted by the Christmas shoes.
All I want for Christmas is you, Mariah Carey. I want to throat punch someone.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Annie T, there is a mashup of All I Want for Christmas from Mariah Carey with the beautiful people from Marilyn Manson. It is the best way to ever listen to All I Want for Christmas. If anybody ever wants to hear it, just look up McClintock's mashups.
That dude is a genius, isn't he?
Yes.
That guy's mashups are so spot on and in the pocket. Fantastic.
But she doesn't try and sing every note in one sentence like she normally does. So I give that song a pass because I hate Mariah Carey with a passion. You know that if I can hit a note, then I must hit a note. She doesn't do it in that song, so I give it a pass.
Steve Larry. What? What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Oh,
It's the little Saint Nick.
There, look.
Ultimate
I don't, Steve Player, where's the ban button? I won't ban. I'm just joking. Santa's not like that. And he loves mashups. Well, okay. All right. Davy, thanks so much. That was a special moment to share. New song. I will avoid it because I've never heard it. I will avoid it like the plague.
Even the cover. Look at that.
It's chintzy cheap. Looks horrible. Looks like a
Look
Hallmark.
like pretty,
It looks like it was designed by the Hallmark people.
That's from some pretty sexy shoes to be meeting Jesus with.
Yeah.
Those heels.
What did your dying mother have expensive
Waka,
taste?
waka.
What the fuck?
Oh, waka, waka, wow.
John the Music Nut. What you got?
All right. This artist has to put out a song I've liked in about 30 years.
Oh, goodness.
And sorry, Tim Derling, but I'm going to have to get on another artist that you like. Bryan Adams. Something About Christmas Time.
Oh no.
Ooh. Another one I cannot stand.
Oh, I've not heard this one. I'm shocked I haven't heard this.
1985.
Oh, you've heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard it. You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
avoid it.
no.
You forgot it. You blocked it.
Totally forgot it.
That can happen as well, maybe.
You can't avoid this song. It is.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It's not. It's just not good. I'm sorry. I like the Christmas wrapping song.
Yeah.
Because Bryan Adams has got
almost
such a
made
lovely
my top
voice for
5.
Christmas music, doesn't he? With that throaty crap.
Yeah.
Christmas, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I like
And that was in
Bryan
the
Adams, Cut Like a Knife. I love that.
Oh,
album.
beautiful Logan. That one cut like a knife. I love it.
It does.
Yeah.
Logan's right. I guess. I haven't heard it. I probably have heard it. For God's
You've
sakes.
heard it. Something about Christmas time.
Does
Something
Sarah
about
Brightman get on people's nerves with
time
Christmas?
makes you wish
Yeah.
it was Christmas every day.
Where's the Kiss Christmas album? Give them some time. Give them some
Yeah, exactly.
They're saving that for the comeback tour.
Can anyone on the panel comment on Merry Effing Christmas by Trey Parker?
I don't know that one.
I don't know
Nope,
that.
not
one.
familiar. Is it the
Yeah.
South Park guys?
Yeah, Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Not familiar.
Diddy.
Yeah, it'll be an Avatar Christmas album. There you
Yeah.
go. All right,
Exactly.
John. Thanks so much for bringing us
Thank
down
you.
with Bryan Adams. That'll,
Yeah.
I get it. DC.
All right, for my second pick, what is more saucy than a little Christmas romance? Well, maybe a delicious meatball sub. But as far as Christmas songs are concerned, that sexy, seductive spirit is perfectly encapsulated in the classic tune, Baby It's Cold Outside, except when it's remade by woke and politically correct, lame-ass John Legend.
Oh, that's horrible.
This version takes all the playful seduction of the original and flushes it down the toilet. Men and women have been flirting and being playful with each other
That's
forever.
the
For
caveman.
for as long as men and women have been hooking up, basically. Playful innuendo and being coy. But no, in the 21st century, we're in a stupid world where everyone is offended or feels the need to virtue signal. The guy in the song Legend wants the lady to stay and the lady wants to stay. but doesn't want the guy to think she's too easy. End of story. That's the original. But we get woke lyrics like, I'll call the cab and tell them to hurry. And it's your body and your choice, referencing if she should have another drink. It's your body and your choice. And Kelly Clarkson is the female vocalist. And at one point she says, I ought to say no, 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 to which Legend responds, then you really ought to go, go, go. Oh my God. You talk about taking all the mojo out of that tune. Pathetic beta male. Then he reminds her that her ride has just arrived and you better go before it storms. At least Kelly Clarkson has the balls at the end of the song to tell the driver to shove off. And because John Legend doesn't have the juice to get her to stay on his own. And just a full encapsulation of the sad state of affairs of romance in 2023. Just pathetic. Absolute nonsense.
My goodness.
I got a lot of anger in me.
Gee, many Christmas.
I got a lot of anger in me, folks.
Well, I, for one, don't think that John Legend and Kelly Clarkson are hooking up. I don't buy that for a second.
No. Well, the Mrs. Legend wouldn't.
Right.
Chrissy wouldn't be too happy with that.
Yeah, it's horrible, dumb. Quit rewriting history, people.
I like John Legend.
You do?
I love his album with the Roots. Love it.
All right.
Yeah. Does anybody like Kelly Clarkson though? That's the thing.
Her Christmas album is pretty good. My wife's got it on continual play upstairs, and I've grown to really like it.
Tolerate it.
Tolerate it. Let's put
that's
it that
fine.
way, Santa. That's a better way of putting it.
Ho,
Ho, ho, ho, ho.
Let's see. Uh-oh.
Mind you, you'd want to
Oh,
punch John
my
Legend,
goodness.
wouldn't you? Look at that face.
James Taylor, Natalie Cole version of Baby is a classic. Yeah, that I could dig. I don't.
Yeah, if you played it by the original and those lyrics and you didn't dick around with them, I'm all for that.
The female in the
Taylor
audience
is
loves
Kelly.
Kelly Clarkson.
I don't listen to crap artists, so I don't know some of these songs. Oh, Byron, for goodness sake.
Go get him, Byron. Come on, man.
That's right.
Byron.
Uh-oh. What is this?
Fuck.
What are you people talking about?
That's the reference of we try to ban Baby It's Cold Outside, but WAPK is getting all the love and praise.
Okay.
Yeah. What a world.
Makes a lot of sense, right?
It does. What about Eric Idle F Christmas? I don't know that.
Must be a Monty Python related.
Isn't that a
style
South Park thing? It's probably a South Park thing.
No, Eric Idle from Monty Python.
Weekend television.
Oh, that guy. Oh.
Here we go. Bon Jovi's Backdoor Santa.
We'll come to that, Frank.
What? What the? Backdoor
in '84, do they know it's Christmas? Take at Time at Home was played on the radio 80 times a day, 2 months before December 31st.
That's a good point. If they're playing it 2 months early, do they know it's Christmas? Well, it's not fucking Christmas. Of course they don't.
Wait a minute.
It's October the 14th, you twat.
Just yelled at the screen. You might want to. All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right.
Holy crap. Now I've lost. That was you, DC. That just totally. I had to go to the comments to calm myself down. Ernesto, what's your next one?
All right. Let me get my artwork. So the next one is going to be a classic metal band. Not here to offend anybody, but
I'm already offended.
I know, but these guys took it to the next level when they did this album. Didn't have to do this. Horrible. Should have never been done, but we're talking about Twisted Sisters Christmas. Twisted Christmas.
It's fine.
Anything by Twisted Sisters.
No.
Not a fan, so I know I wouldn't like
They're
that.
such a novelty anyway. It doesn't really offend me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but which song? Is it the whole album makes you want to punch?
I'm thinking.
What song, Ernesto?
No. I'm doing albums. I don't have time to do.
Ernesto's playing by different rules.
Yeah, I'm doing albums.
Okay. All right.
The tracks,
is this like pulling a Catino or something?
This is what you call pulling a Catino.
It's just so bad. I don't want to hear Dee Snider singing Christmas music. I don't want to hear Dee Twisted Sister singing. None of that. Those songs should not have been, they shouldn't be even thinking about those songs. It's just horrible. I love early Twisted Sister. That's fine. But doing
Logan thinks D rules.
Well, yeah, if he's singing something else, but
if he's not going to take it.
Yeah, they're so mainstream that's not offensive to me in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, Steve Polari, we are the world. The chorus doesn't make any sense. I know I'm going to hell.
Is that a Christmas song, though?
Not really a Christmas song, though, really. But...
No, it's not.
Annie T from the female perspective. Blah. You're not into it? No.
I'm with Annie. I'm with Annie on that one. I'm not a fan.
No.
Here goes PM Gold. Byron's back at it. I really only listen to Christmas albums I like. I don't hear any of this crap. Wow, what an elitist.
Well, you can't avoid it because if you're out shopping, you're going to hear some of this stuff. And if you're over at Aunt Fritzy, she's going to put something on during the Christmas season that's going to rub you the wrong way.
Justin Bieber mistletoe. Oh God, could you imagine?
That is horrible.
That's horrible. God. All right.
Justin Bieber.
Thank you, Ernesto. I think it's me, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
God,
Anna.
here we go. Here we start. All right, hold on. Clicking is very difficult for me tonight. All right. My next one, after I get rid of this comment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry. It's hard to produce and host and do all of it. All right. My next one is, John Denver. I'm just going to say it. John Denver, please, Daddy, don't get drunk on Christmas.
Oh, no.
I forgot all about that. That's a good one.
From the Rocky Mountain Christmas album, 1975, in which this is a cover version, but it's about it's exactly what it means. Daddy, don't get drunk on Christmas. Use the family and the whole thing. It's absolutely hideous. And, I feel bad for John Denver to tragically die in that plane crash, but I don't know. I just think it's absolutely hideous. What can I say? I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's awful.
He did an album with the Muppets that was okay.
Well, think about John Denver. You think, thank God I'm a country boy, or that song about Virginia, something happy and upbeat. This, you want to poke your ears out. It's depressing. It's horrid. John Denver singing about something depressing like this?
That's
my problem. I can't handle it.
Music 101.
I'll listen to him read the box.
It's horrible. And then the cover looks so nice. It's horrible. It's crap. All right, John Clauser, you're up.
Okay. All right, my final pick. Okay. All right. So now, John, you said that they started in Thanksgiving. The radio station was starting to play Christmas music.
They've been doing it for like 15, 20 years. Seriously.
We have a radio station here in Birmingham. They start on November 1st. So imagine if you're at work, which thank goodness my work doesn't pipe in a radio or anything. Right. But if we had to have that radio station and it was playing Christmas music since November 1st, God knows I could probably come up with about 100 things that I'd want to polish a wall out with. But that being said, the next one, it still scratches my head as to why this person felt the need to do a Christmas album.
Right.
When they're Jewish. I just don't get this. And then you listen to this and it's just like, okay, this person just wanted to sing this and they told the conductor, okay, we just need to get this over and done with because I just want to get the paycheck for this album. Mm-hmm. Okay, she might have a golden voice, but Jingle Bells by Barbra Streisand is absolutely horrible.
It's hideous.
I mean,
it is. It is.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way. All up on it. One hustle, but it's like, hey, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle. It's like, wait a second. Is this supposed to be a Christmas song, or is there like one of those Jewish dance songs going on in here?
Klezmer.
The what are they called?
I think it's a klezmer.
Yeah, or something like that. But it's like, what the heck? Why?
Oh, I had not thought about that song in about 20 years. That is awful.
I'm sorry, DC. I am sorry to do that to you,
awful.
but that is just every time I hear that, it's another song that I feel like I just want to pierce my eardrums out because it's just Barbara Streisand may have a nice voice to sing, but boy, she has no business doing that.
And,
so.
and exactly what you say. It sounds like it was done at the end of the sessions. We need one more track, but we got to get the studio musicians out of here. So can we speed this up? And it's absolutely. That's the worst thing I've heard tonight.
Right. It's like 1 minute and 47 seconds or something like that. I looked it up on Spotify just for fun. It's just
Holy crap! Star Peters is in the house. We have 2 females here tonight.
This is unheard of.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Hey, they have crashed. They have crashed the sausage fest. Not one, but 2 ladies. Can you believe it, folks?
Jesus. Damn, that's loud. My goodness.
I'm going to curtail my anger and I'll hit it. If I hit it again, less.
I like it, though. It's fun. Here we go. Blink 182, I Won't Be Home for Christmas. Terrible.
What year did that album come out?
Barbara Streisand's 1967.
67. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know because I must have heard it the first year it was out, and I was just a kid, and I didn't even know the word F, and I was thinking, what the that's horrible.
It's absolutely hideous.
Oh,
what else? Oh, here's another one. Wait a minute. D Rocker. John Denver's Christmas Like a Lullaby is a classic. So, okay.
You get the yin and yang with John Denver with the Christmas tunes.
Ike and Tina Turner's version of Merry Christmas Baby is smoking.
I bet it is. I've not heard it, but I bet it is.
Yeah.
Wrong
topic, go. Everything John did with the Muppets for Christmas rocked. I'll die on this hill. Wow.
But these are raw punchers, people.
You don't have to die on that hill. Don't worry about it.
John died in a hill.
Yeah.
How about Mommy Please Get Drunk for Christmas? Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Gary Joyce, the man talked to God. He did.
Yeah.
He did several films with God.
So. Maybe we should be a little bit more respectable of him, given that fun fact.
All right. Well, let's keep going. So we just had I keep getting me. Who is it?
That was me. That was my Jingle Bells was my choice.
All right. Who is it? Me?
There you go, Davy.
Davy, you're up.
Sure. So my number one real wall puncher, it also falls under the category of awful worst cover. It's John Bon Jovi's version of Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues and Kirsten McCall. John thinks that, okay, so I'm covering Shane MacGowan, rest in peace. So he was... he wasn't quite Irish, but he was affecting the Irish accent a lot of the time. So John thinks, I'd better try this Irish accent. So John tries to sing in this cod Irish accent that sounds like Christmas Eve. It's like you're a fucking pirate, Izzy. A pirate's life for me. So it's Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. It's like, Jesus Christ, he lives in a pineapple under the sea. It's fucking ridiculous. So he puts on this ridiculous voice from the start, and then there's a problematic bit like we were saying a few minutes ago with Baby It's Cold Outside. There's Kirsten McCall and Shane MacGowan do a call and response thing where it's the original version. It's great, and it's about this sordid affair, and they're a couple who they love each other, but they're bad for each other. It's toxic, but they do love each other. So they insult each other, and apparently people don't think that insults should be offensive.
Right.
So they remove all the lyrics about you're a bum, you're a punk, you're an old slut on junk, you scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy faggot, happy Christmas, your arse, I pray God it's your last. Right, so they take all that stuff out. And then John decides, shall I get what female singer shall I get in to do the Kirsten? Actually, no, I'll do the Kirsten McCall part as well. So John does a duet by himself. So it would be like, Baby It's Cold Outside on your own. It makes no sense. So he's having an argument in his head as if he should be committed to some institution. It's ridiculous. And then, so he changes the lyric of You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot. To you're a bum, you're a braggart, you've lost all your swagger. The word around town is you ain't much in bed. You're a squirrel because you're nuts. You're a kick in the guts. Happy Christmas, my ass. I pray God it's our last. Jesus Christ, it was certainly his last shred of credibility. I mean,
oh my God.
That is awful.
That is awful.
It makes Christmas shoes seem like fucking white Christmas, you know? And it's offensive. I think it killed Shane McGowan. He obviously just heard it recently and just croaked when he heard it.
He must have heard it killed him.
That might have been it. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it was making a swift recovery until that came on the fucking radio.
Oh my God.
And then
John Bon Jovi
Kirsty at least wasn't around to hear it. So yeah, I mean, just an offensive crap version by John Bon fucking Jovi doing this stupid cod Irish accent as if he can do a fucking Irish accent. It's like, where did you learn this Irish accent, John? I mean, I'd imagine there's a few Irishmen in New Jersey where he's from, but clearly not in the Bon Jovi family, because he's just doing this fucking in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, "You won't see another one." Fucking Captain Jack Sparrow. It's offensive in every way, shape, or form. Most of all to the ears, which is the worst crime. So yeah, John Bon.
That's like
Jovi.
One bad idea on top of another, on top of another, on top of another with that tune.
I'll do the accent. I'll do the duet as a solo act.
I'll do the duet.
I'll rewrite it.
I'll change the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Dan, that would be a no.
Their Christmas album would be though, yeah.
Cheech and Chong did a punk version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on their album Let's Make a New Dope Deal. Oh, funny. Oh, God help me. All right.
John Bon Jovi album. I'm telling you, some soccer.
I don't think I've ever heard Bon Jovi's version of this track, and I never want to. Because the Kirsty, the Pogues version, I guess it was the Pogues with Kirsty, right?
With Kirsty McCall,
is a classic.
Yeah.
Why would anyone even touch it?
Because it's a classic, and it's not a classic that's overplayed in America. So you can try and translate that into some airplay in America, perhaps.
Oh, marketing.
Might I suggest you probably should just copy the exact reason why it was popular in the first place instead of just Bon Joviing it.
But so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh. Bon Jovi writing Kids Bop lyrics since '84.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh,
prize for literature goes to John Bon Jovi. Yeah.
John Bon Jovi singing Fairy Tale is sacrilegious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might as well just, while it's fresh, go over there and piss all over Shane McGowan's grave. He only got buried last week.
Yeah. All right. John. Woo! Wow. Okay, John the Music Nut. What's your next one?
Yeah.
All right. Tom Petty, rest in peace. You wrote a lot of great songs. This is not one of them.
Oh.
Ooh, did you ever hear this song, guys?
I heard it today.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. He does not have the voice for a Christmas song for starters.
No.
Right.
Then the lyrics are terrible. A 5-year-old could have wrote a better song than this. Lyrically. It's not good. Yeah, it's uppy, but that's the only good thing you can say about it. That's it. This is all over again.
That's the worst thing. That's the bottom of the barrel. Okay.
He probably took that challenge when somebody asked him about, I could write you a song right now. It'll probably suck. And that was probably what he wrote.
Yeah, I could write a better song than that in 5 minutes. Go right then. Go and do it. Okay.
Well, think about it. He would give a lot of shit away. Like, even though it was a great song, don't drag my heart around. Stop dragging my heart around. Great song.
Yeah.
But he gave it away. But Stevie Nicks did great stuff with it,
Yeah.
This is not a good example of that.
No.
Oh no, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
You're right. He's just not got the voice for Christmas. His nasal, Tom Verlaine kind of voice doesn't lend itself to Christmas.
All right. So, DC, you want to set this up?
You want me to preface
I'll get the video prepared because I have to bring it in differently because it's big. So I can't just.
Okay. Well, I'll add a little background to all of this. This third song and this next choice, it must be listened to.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
It must be listened to be believed. And I won't be able to do it justice by just describing it. So I put a little cartoony presentation, which Grant's going to run here. The song is called Faith in Santa by Red Sovine. And if you think the Christmas shoes was cloyingly, nauseatingly, touch at your heartstrings bad, listen to this pile of crap. And there's a little pile of crap out there on the sidewalk.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourselves.
The fat man sat on the busy street corner, his white beard and red suit in rhyme. His ho-ho brought joy to the children, for again it was Christmas time. His belly would shake as he merrily laughed, spreading his Christmas joy. I'm Santa, come sit on my knee, he'd say to each little girl and boy. But standing apart from the merry crowd stood a lad about 7 years old. With no coat to cover his bony frame, he was shaky and weak from the cold. He had no shoes to warm his feet. He looked hungry, just skin and bone. But with a look of peace on his humble little face, he just stood there all alone. When Santa saw the boy, a sympathy grew, and he said, "Come here, lad, come here to me." He covered the trembling frame with his robe as he placed the child on his knee. The boy looked up into Santa's eyes with worship for the bearded man, and he said, "My name's Billy, and I love you, sir. Why, you're the grandest in all the land." And I didn't mean to be no trouble, Santa, he went on, trying hard to smile. But I heard you laughing and I saw the kids, and I thought I'd just watch for a while. But I won't bother you with wanting nothing, sir, 'cause I already know I've been bad. Santa looked down at the poor little ragged boy and he said, "Son, where's your mother and dad?" "Well, my daddy lives in prison, Santa. That's what Mama says anyhow. They say he shot Mama's boyfriend. He's been there a long time now. And me and Mama, we live with Mr. Brown now. Mom works at the bar every day. Mr. Brown just drinks beer and cusses a lot whenever I get in his way. So I've been gone about 4 days now, Santa. I've been sleeping in cars that I find. And I know that makes me a bad boy, but you sure have been treating me kind. I've been praying for you since I've been big enough, Santa, every Christmas Eve night. And then the next day, the kids have all the toys, and I know that you made it all right. And I'm so glad to see them so happy as I go walking along. But my stocking is always empty, and that's how I know I done wrong. Mr. Brown told me all about it. He says I just ain't no good. And I know he's right, 'cause you never came, sir. And I know if I wasn't bad, then you would. It's okay, son, Santa muttered. Such faith he had not seen in a while. Though a tear was straining to fill his eyes, he looked down at the lad with a smile. Just tell Santa what you'd like, son, anything you might have in mind. I didn't know where you lived before, Billy, but I promise I won't miss you next time. Little Billy's face quickly grew brighter. Such luck he would never have guessed. After thinking a while, he finally said, "Well, sir, I might just have one request. Have you ever been to heaven, Santa? Why, I bet you know God as good as you are. Could I just ride up to Jesus' house, sir, if it's not too awful far? He might just let me live there a while. Daddy says he likes little boys. And I wouldn't take up too much room, sir. I'd just sit in the back with the toys. And I promise not to be bad, Santa, and I could help God do his chores. And he might even let me see Daddy, and I wouldn't be hungry no more." "I'm so tired and sleepy now, Santa," said the child as he looked toward the skies. With a sigh, he relaxed against Santa's chest and peacefully closed his eyes. Santa quickly felt for the little boy's pulse. "Someone please get a doctor," he said. But when the ambulance took little Billy away, everyone knew he was dead. The children had grown more silent as they listened to the little boy. They were no longer happy and laughing. His story had stolen their joy. They looked to Santa for comfort. He fought for the right words to say. And he said, now kids, don't be sad for Billy, 'cause he just went to heaven today. He wanted to go and live with God, so now everything's all right. Let thoughts of Billy make your hearts be kind, and I'll see you all Christmas Eve night. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Wow, it just keeps going.
God,
Somebody put an outro on that thing. Fucking hell.
Wow.
that is just so awful. If it was an actual story, hey, I'm not hard-hearted. That would be, I'd be weeping but when they put those songs together, just tugging at your heartstrings, one thing after another with this kid, he can't catch a break. Pathetic. Oh my.
So,
And then I'm going to smoke crack and get a hooker, said Billy.
did Santa go to jail for manslaughter after that? It sounds like he killed Billy, if I'm picking that up right.
Uh-oh, John Patterson thinks we shouldn't pick on Red. This tune is probably one of his last releases. Your show should reef more.
Fucking sounds like it. It sounds like it died about 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But Gary Joyce feels dirty, so I don't know.
My name is Billy, and I love you, shirt.
Yeah, it was like sinister Jimmy Stewart, wasn't it?
So there you go. I'd never heard this before, but it's
Just awful. And the quiver in his voice as he's
it's not right,
building up.
son.
Somebody call an ambulance. Somebody call a doctor.
And why is there this bizarre equivalence in some songs with Santa and religion? What part of the Bible is Father Christmas in? That literally had a part where it said, "I pray to you, Santa." Oh, really? Really? What fucking was that in Deuteronomy? And I missed it.
He's got everything all cross-referenced.
that can't be a real song by the Irish Rovers. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck.
Probably. Who knows?
I don't know. All right, so there you go. Poor little Billy.
Poor little Billy.
All right, Ernesto, what you got?
All of that.
This is the last one, and this is, for me, this kills it because, first of all, I can't stand her singing, but I think by making a Christmas record, or album, sorry, it just ruins Christmas for me at all. So, Cher's Christmas.
Jamie says it's great.
Not good, huh?
Well, no, it's horrible. I don't even like her singing auto-tune bullshit. I don't like any of that. I just can't stand it. I've never liked her singing. Oh, it's awful. Now she made a Christmas record. Oh, and that's the latest. I didn't know that, but yeah, it's the latest. It's horrible.
I'm just more surprised that she's not made a Christmas album before, to be honest. That seems like something she would have done.
Yeah, what year did that come out?
No, it's out this year.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
the
it's
latest.
new.
Yeah, just this year. It came out this year, just about a month ago.
Tells you I'm just not paying attention to.
You're not following your Cher releases, Grant.
I'm not.
You missed her
She did
ABBA
a Sonny
album
and
a couple
Cher.
years ago, yeah.
She did a
Logan
Sonny and
says
Cher thing. But that new album, it's just, they play it on Target, they play it everywhere you go, and it's like, oh God, TV commercials. Awful, man.
Psycho Platter says, F no, why couldn't it have been Cher and not Sonny? Why, God, why?
What did Sonny really do for us?
Poor Sonny, man.
Yeah, Cher in the 70s, she couldn't figure
I
out
don't
what
mind
she was.
Cher.
A half-breed, gypsy,
Yeah.
Gypsy, tramp, thief.
tramp, a thief.
When I was a kid, though, I liked those songs, though.
Oh.
You're entitled as a kid to like just about anything with no getting no shit.
Yeah.
That's
But
my
she's
All
like
right,
pushing,
cool.
she's like pushing 80, man.
My well, I'm gonna follow. How can I really follow this up? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go with someone who could be considered a legend, a master musician, very clean individual, germaphobe, I think you might want to say.
Oh.
I'm gonna go, and this seems fitting that he would sing about this topic, being it who it is. And of course, the comment is up front.
Oh,
Tiny Tim.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus has got the AIDS
Oh my God.
from 1986.
wow.
It's bad, but it was the,
Wow.
Yeah.
believe it or not, this was totally played on one of those Suzuki omnibus, omnichord little
Yeah.
keyboards, kind of like a Casio.
Mm.
It's hideous. I mean,
He's
this
got,
is what
he's got a Christmas album, Grant. I don't know if this tune comes from that,
it might.
but it is just, it'll blow your mind because he gets like real preachy and he's not doing his Tiny Tim voice. And he's just about condemning everybody to hell on his Christmas album. It's really out there.
He did
This
a
song is
movie.
out there too.
He did a movie called Blood Harvest, where he played a killer Santa Claus with his ukulele and doing the Tiny Tim stuff. It's the weird,
I bet it's really creepy.
and that was the 80s. So yeah,
Yeah.
Brian,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
never buy hair products from a celebrity in a wig. What the
That's
hell
true.
are you talking about? This is true.
It's just good life advice in general.
And
Imagine
you know
a
that-
12 imagine 12 song hits,
Yeah.
Christmas songs by Oko God, you know what I'm saying.
You want to know the sad thing about the Tiny Tim story is that he had a child, okay, and his child the child died very young, and they put on the tombstone. I'm not kidding. They put on the tombstone it.
Wow.
I'm not joking. I saw a documentary on it. I was like, this was so bizarre.
That is
he-
very bizarre. Very
I was
disturbing.
like, tombstone. They put it because they couldn't find the tombstone, but they found it through that, looking through it. Because, I mean, I was just like so sad that he, that he had a kid and it died so young, and I was like, whoa,
Mhm.
that kind of blew me away. I was like, whoa.
Well, Jay, I'm the real Santa, for God's sakes. So John says if I have this original this came out on the CD. If you have that CD or record by Tiny Tim, it's genuinely a major collectible.
No, maybe, yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Any honorable mentions before we wrap this dog up?
Now I put all my effort into doing those cartoons and everything.
that
or
was
would've
good. I
had more
appreciate
to
it.
I mean, there's
throw
ones
at
that are
you.
just overplayed more than bad songs. really.
Yeah.
What's
Colonel
that?
Colonel Sanders Christmas hits.
I bet you that's great.
Finger looking crap.
Finger licking crap.
Colonel Sanders playing them hits.
Finger
I'm gonna-
licking
Now,
Christmas.
that's probably really good.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, everybody. I
Little
guess we're
drumstick
done.
boy.
I guess we've reached the end of our Christmas special.
I think we could say the end of our tether, which would be rather more appropriate.
Yes, really.
The end of our rope.
End of our rope. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. It's been fun. The panel, I want to thank Davy, John, DC, Ernesto, and John. I see both Johns are like, I like that. Keeping it opposite.
Diagonal John.
Diagonal Johns. But
Right.
yeah, this was a fun discussion. Please like, subscribe. I don't know. I don't even, after that whole video, I'm just flustered. I really don't know what to say. You know?
Why don't you just sing a lovely hymn to take us home?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry
God
Christmas.
bless
everybody.
us,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas. God bless us, everyone.
There you go. We'll sign out
Merry
on
Christmas.
that. There you go. Woo.
Billy, 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 Billy.
We'll see. On
That's
Friday,
all.
we're doing a Christmas listening party, holiday Christmas listening party.
Where
Friday,
you can
8
get all
p.m.
these and more.
Yeah. So you never know. Some of these might appear.
Yeah.
I think Santa has the AIDS. So that should make an appearance.
That, and you got to throw in that Barbara Streisand tune.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that would be
Later on, I'm getting on YouTube and hunting that down because I haven't heard it in 20 some years. And it's just, sometimes you like to listen to a really horrible song to just get the rankles up.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Thank you. Merry Christmas if we don't see you.
Okay.
And keep it real. All right, gentlemen.
Merry
Thanks so
Christmas,
much. We'll
everybody.
see you.
Cheerio.
Okay.